King Saul, consumed by jealousy and fear, relentlessly pursues David, forcing him to live as a fugitive. David's life becomes a series of escapes and narrow misses. It is within this context of rivalry, danger, and uncertainty that we find ourselves in the 29th chapter of 1 Samuel, where the stakes are higher than ever. 1 Samuel 29 opens with the Philistines assembling their armies for war against Israel. They gather at Aphek, while Saul and the Israelites encamp at the spring in Jezreel. The tension is palpable as both sides prepare for the inevitable clash. David, having sought refuge among the Philistines, finds himself in a precarious position. His loyalty is torn between his new protector and his own people. Achish, king of Gath, and David's protector, insists on David's participation in the coming battle against Israel. This puts David in a difficult spot. David, caught between his loyalty to Achish and his allegiance to his own people, agrees to join the Philistine ranks. He hopes to find a way out of this dilemma. However, the Philistine commanders distrust David's motives, suspecting he might turn against them in battle to regain Saul's favor. Their suspicion grows stronger. They voice their concerns to Achish, urging him to send David back to Gath. Achish, though reluctant, understands their fears and decides to act. Achish, though initially reluctant, eventually yields to the pressure from his commanders and dismisses David and his men. The Philistine leaders were adamant, fearing that David might turn against them in the heat of battle. He assures David of his trust, but acknowledges the apprehensions of his people. Achish's words reflect a delicate balance between personal trust and political pressure. David, relieved to be spared from fighting against his own people, returns to Philistine territory. His men, weary but grateful, follow him back, pondering the narrow escape. Some interpret these events as evidence of God's providential hand, protecting David from an impossible predicament. They see divine intervention in the timing and outcome of these events. Others view it as a strategic maneuver on David's part, feigning loyalty to Achish while secretly hoping for an opportunity to escape. David's actions suggest a deep understanding of the political landscape. Regardless of the interpretation, the events of 1 Samuel 29 highlight David's cunning and ability to navigate complex political situations, traits that would serve him well as king. His ability to balance loyalty and self-preservation is a testament to his leadership. While not explicitly messianic, 1 Samuel 29 offers intriguing parallels to the life of Jesus. David, the anointed king, finds himself rejected by those he sought to befriend, mirroring Jesus' rejection by the religious leaders of his day. Just as David is deemed untrustworthy and a potential traitor by the Philistines, Jesus is falsely accused and condemned by his own people. Furthermore, David's willingness to lay down his life for his people, even when misunderstood and maligned, foreshadows Christ's ultimate sacrifice on the cross. 1 Samuel 29, though seemingly a detour in David's journey, plays a crucial role in God's unfolding plan. It demonstrates God's protection over David even in the most perilous of circumstances. It further reveals David's character, marked by wisdom, patience, and unwavering faith in God's promises. This chapter serves as a reminder that God often works through unexpected twists and turns in our lives, ultimately guiding us towards his purposes. The events of 1 Samuel 29, though seemingly insignificant, contribute to the larger narrative of God's faithfulness to his promises and his unwavering pursuit of his chosen people. Are you ready for the next chapter? Just click here to go straight to it.